Hey everyone, I'm Mel from Sewing with Mel, and I will be your host for today's video from Got Interfacing. Today we're going to talk about Decovil. Decovil is a non-woven interfacing, and its purpose is to give more body. Decovil has a leather-like feel. It comes in two weights, Decovil Light and Decovil Heavy. Let's put them side by side so you can see the thicknesses. Decovil Heavy on this side. Decovil Light can be used in place of foam, DecorBond, and even fusible fleece if the end result doesn't require a padded feel. Decovil Heavy is used for bag bottoms in place of Peltex. This is Peltex, and let's look at the two thicknesses here. So Peltex is a little bit thicker, but honestly, this is sturdier than Peltex is. And Peltex, you can see it, look at, can you see it wrinkle? I'm not sure you can, but when I fold it, it wrinkles up. So when you fuse fabric to Peltex, your fabric wrinkles up, okay? It will not do that with Decovil Heavy, or Decovil Light actually. You can use either of these for wallets, flaps, wherever you want more structure. Both Decovil Light and Heavy come in a nicely folded bundle. And once you get it, unfold it and roll it. Roll it on a tube if you can, and the creases will relax out. If you need to use it immediately and want to iron it, you can iron it on a silicone pressing mat, glue side down, and it will peel right off, smooth as can be with all the adhesive intact. If you look at my LuxeFuse video, you will see where I do just that. When you use Decovil Heavy, you want to keep this out of your seam allowances, okay? And if you can, insert and fuse after turning whenever possible. Decovil Light can be used within the seam allowance, but be selective as to which seams you want to leave it in. Think ahead in your project. To fuse using a heat press, the temp should be 265 to 300 for 6 to 8 seconds. Decovil, both light and heavy, need moisture to fuse properly, so cover with a damp cloth or spritz. Yes, moisture. If you're using an iron, use the wool setting. Again, do a test first. You may find that you can use a lower temperature. If you're using an iron, remember you are pressing, not ironing. So hold your iron in one spot and then pick it up and move it. Don't slide it back and forth. You want to allow the pieces to cool flat for about 30 minutes so the adhesive can set properly. So on that note, I had a project where I was using Decovil Light, and I cut and fused all of my pieces the day before, and then the next day I decided to stitch it. Well, one of them I needed to press again, and then I top stitched it, and I couldn't figure out why little bits of glue were coming up with the needle. And it's because I did not let it sit long enough for the glue to harden up again before I top stitched. So always let it cool for about 30 minutes before you start working with it again. I want to show you my samples. This is Decovil Light. And this is Decovil Heavy. Pretty heavy. Now in my LuxeFuse video, I explained that if you're going to use a fabric that is a little bit see-through like a white with Decovil or LuxeFuse, it's a different color. So you will notice if your fabric is a little bit see-through that you're going to see that color come through. So you should probably put one of the woven fuses on first because it's white, and then fuse one of these to it. Okay, we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel. Have a great day.